After 22 years, you know what time it is?
It's time for Animaniacs. You should see our new contracts.
Hell yes! Welcome back, everyone, to SaberComics, your place for all things review. Boy, oh boy, what a great time to be a fan of Animaniacs, because finally we have gotten our first official trailer. Not another clip or behind the scenes, but a full-blown trailer. And as you've guessed, it's everything we would have wanted in a reboot. All of the OG voice actors are back, the animation is more sharp and cleaner, characters haven't changed, jokes are better than ever, and Pinky and the Brain are back! Guys, words cannot describe how excited and happy I am to see the show come back after 2 decades of being absent. So, let's break down all of the wacky zaniness this trailer has to offer. And right away, it openly acknowledges how reboots are 100% unoriginal and completely uncreative when it comes to modern-day Hollywood, while later showing our beloved Warners openly selling out to Hulu. Yet as we're reminded, times have changed. We're no longer in the 90s, and instead of our heroes trying to change with modern society, they instead fully embrace it, such as learning about social media, updated technology, and all kinds of trends, such as mansplaining, raids, recent politics, Twitter, and trolls. All of these things fans like us could ask for. Sure, this'll unfortunately set off some red flags for people who have never seen Animaniacs, or newer fans who claim to be a fan of it. Like, okay, let's pump the brakes here for a second. This is exactly what the older show did back in the day. It wasn't afraid to poke fun at celebrities or politics. Given the environment, essentially, Animaniacs actually predated both South Park and Family Guy, so I fail to see how all of these jokes are gonna piss you off unless you're just going to claim that you are getting into the show because it's now the hip, new, trendy thing. Seriously, that just pisses me off. Okay, time to go back to being hyped. So the animation, as I said earlier, it is clean and sharp as fuck. Having way more fluidity and less choppy stiffs we're accustomed to seeing in the more recent WB animated content. They even poke fun at the anime and chibi style animation we've come to see nowadays, particularly with Powerpuff Girls 2016 and Teen Titans Go. Everything is just beautiful to the eyes. Hulu definitely went completely all out, and I thank them for it. Voice acting sounds pitch perfect compared back when it was in 1993. Our childhood actors haven't lost a single fucking step in their delivery, and aside from the obvious age in their voice, it feels like they're in the prime of their life again. The chemistry still feels on point. You can tell everyone on board is so happy to be back, more involved, and are excited to continue with this new reboot. I genuinely cannot be more hyped enough to see all of them back, reprising their roles, and giving us so much more lovable / great jokes with these characters.
Pressure on our first lines. Wait, don't. Make sure it's good first. Maybe something reminiscent of the first season.
Just where I left it.
Turn on the black light. Nothing unusual there.
Also, I can already tell that these scripts are going to be beautifully well written and hilarious as shit. It's definitely gonna be just as good as it was back in the 90s, given how the OG cast are literally able to now not only tiptoe past the censors, but completely just say fuck them because streaming services have no rules. Animaniacs can now do or say whatever they want, but hold the phone a minute. Don't take that to mean that they're going to swear or have PG nude scenes. It's all still going to be the Animaniacs we all loved and grew up with, but at the same time, I can't help but see the potential they're going to have at their fingertips with all of these modern day jokes are just so limitless. Still, we have to keep in mind that there's only going to be 13 episodes in this first season, so I will reserve my judgment until next month. Speaking of seasons, Season 1 is not going to be a standalone. We are in fact going to get a second season starting next year because Hulu, in their infinite wisdom, greenlit the series for just 2 seasons. So that means we are going to have Season 1 this year and Season 2 next year, back to back. It is so awesome that they did that. It's essentially going to be like Harley Quinn, so I can't wait to see how Season 1 goes, but also to see how Season 2 continues to pick up that hype train. I very much hope that with our viewership, it will encourage them to renew it for a 3rd and 4th season, because I guess, in my opinion, I want this show to be under 5 seasons, so that way it doesn't overstay its welcome. But that is just me. Now, if I wasn't being subtle enough, I am so fucking hyped to see more Animaniacs. My expectations are high. There is no doubt in my mind everything is in good hands, but not only will I be tuning in next month and watching it by myself, maybe with some friends, but I'll also be doing some podcast style reviews on the new series to give you guys my thoughts and let you know, is this something you should watch? Is it something that you should skip? Whatever, I'll be doing it so that way it doesn't feel like this goes unnoticed, because guys, Animaniacs is back for the first time in 22 years and we need to spread the word. We need to be there and support this show just like we did all of those decades ago. So yes guys, until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more, give it a share, comment down below, let me know, are you excited for this new series? Are you a little mixed? Are you just gonna wait and see? Whatever, just let me know down below. Let's try and keep it civil, and until then, I'll see you guys for the next video. Let's have the Animaniacs themselves play me out.
Totally insane. Never mansplaining. Animaniacs.
Now, the adoration pours in.
Nerf!